The Crusaders is the television program on your side, exposing injustices and succeeding where others were afraid to venture. The only show finding solutions and making a difference. We've taken on national issues against impossible odds and won.
Hey, do not film me. Do you understand me?
We revealed one of the worst Medicaid ripoffs ever. Drug addicts using our tax dollars to get stoned, and doctors who kept handing out pills until we got lawmakers to pass a bill to clean it up.
There'll be a show coming out, a national television show coming out in the next few weeks. And it's going to reveal these problems in Kentucky. When you see this show, you'll be as probably taken back about this pain and suffering as I was.
We exposed the United States Coast Guard for dumping thousands of toxic batteries that are poisoning our seafood and threatening our lives, and we got them to stop.
I would say that your national story, plus the threat of criminal action by the state of Florida, certainly had to motivate us.
San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge was the nation's #1 suicide site until we got the city to install 5 suicide hotlines across the bridge.
I'd like to express my own support and gratitude for the job that the Crusaders have done in bringing this moment to the city.
The Crusaders are champions, fighting for you. We welcome a challenge and confront each with an emotional impact rarely seen on reality programming. When children in a small town were threatened, we were there to put a child molester behind bars.
You have something to say to the victim you molested, Richard?
It's none of your damn business. She caused enough trouble. Hold on.
We took that as a compliment.
We put him away. You did.
Thank you, guys.
When a killer tornado struck Piedmont, Alabama, we were there to help rebuild the town and were able to get a warning system installed as a permanent solution to saving lives.
The news came Thursday the feds would install sirens in Piedmont. Our crusade was a success.
When families were broken apart, we were there to reunite them.
And I've been searching for my birth mother, and the search leads me to you.
Bless your heart. How did you manage this?
Well, how I managed it was through a wonderful TV show called The Crusaders. They found you for me.
When man's best friends needed help, we were there to save them. We found homes for more than 50 greyhounds who faced death simply because they were too old to race. And when other innocent creatures who share our world were endangered, our solution saved them too. We stood strong and sent out the message loud and clear. We are afraid of no one. We took on deadbeat dads and got 3 of them thrown in jail.
Reporter with the Crusaders?
Yes.
I have a summons here for you from the state of Virginia for failing to pay child support. Apparently you owe $30,000. Is there a reason? Here's your son, by the way, who you haven't seen in 8 years. Is there a reason why you haven't wanted to pay child support? Is there a reason for that?
We challenged the New York Times in a battle to save our rainforest.
You don't allow cameras in this building. In the New York Times building?
Well, Mark, we gotta get outside.
We've recruited American role models to join our crusades.
Hi, I'm Reba McEntire. Last week when I saw the tickets for Gun Crusade, I knew I wanted to do my part.
We thought a celebrity like Cher would be perfect, and she agreed.
Marker.
You're out on the street. You have no place to go. You're alone, desperate and afraid.
Now, the Crusaders reaches out to empower all Americans. For months, we relentlessly crusaded for professional sports teams to offer tickets for guns programs. Almost 1,000 guns were collected.
All professional sports are now involved. More than 30 teams have either started programs or they're in the process of developing programs.
And we were triumphant in our most unusual crusade to replace random acts of senseless violence with random acts of senseless kindness. We've even persuaded Congress to take up this issue.
Asking members in the House if they would join me, call my office, call my AA, to join in on this House resolution.
I'll pay for your breakfast. Just for no apparent reason, I just want to pay for it. Her money is no good, I'm telling you. Yeah, I'd like to pay for hers.
The Crusaders is bold and uncompromising, yet at the center of every crusade is a heart. We're not afraid to be part of the story and show our emotions. We gave hope to a victim of a drunk driver.
Just before dawn, Bill was struck from behind by a drunk driver going 100 miles per hour.
Bill was laying on the table with blood coming out of his nose and his ears. And Nathan and I just went down and kissed him and told him that we loved him and that everything was going to be okay.
Cleveland Clinic Foundation takes on one charity case per year.
But with Bill Hornbeck's family, we never gave up, and we got a solution.
Needle in a haystack chance. But a few minutes ago, we get off the phone with Dr. Sagal from Cleveland, and he says that Bill is going to be the case for this year. Can I give you a hug?
Yes.
Take care of yourself, darling.
Yes, we'll do.
We honored 2 Vietnam War heroes who risked their lives to save others.
Marine Chaplain Leo Stannis says he'll never forget the sight of 2 Navy medics, Ron Smith and Bob Wilson, as they ran directly through the minefield to try and rescue the wounded Marines.
And I said, God, why are they doing this way?
Commanding officers in Vietnam told the chaplain that the 2 medics would receive the Bronze Star for their heroism. But 2 years ago, the chaplain learned that the Bronze Stars had never been given. The chaplain appealed to the Marine Corps to award the medals. His request was denied.
But it took the Crusaders only 2 weeks to rectify a 26-year mistake.
Bronze Star. Randy, the Secretary of the Navy.
The President of the United States takes pleasure in presenting the Bronze Star Medal to Hospital Corpsman 3rd Class Barry R. Smith and Hospitalman Robert R. Wilson, United States Navy.
These are just a few of this season's accomplishments. Lives saved, justice served, heroes recognized. We've undertaken over 100 successful crusades. Our viewers have responded with over 100,000 phone calls and letters. We're the only show whose purpose is to find solutions to make a better world for you. We are the Crusaders.